afternoon and welcome to Lock Ridge Arena on the campus of the Colorado School of Mines in Golden, Colorado. Today, it's Colorado High School Girls State 4A Girls Basketball Grade 8 playoffs. And we are in Game 2 on the day and facing from the south, Pueblo West, coming into today's game with a 22-3 record, coached by Mike Wilkinson in his 11th year, facing the Golden Demons, so basically a home game for the Golden High School Demons, coached by Mike Mendoza, who took over for Joe Ball, who stepped down about a month ago for personal reasons. Had worked with this team for 3 years, and his assistant, one of his assistants, Sunshine Morissette, have worked with this team to get them through the league tournament, and more importantly, to get here to the Grade 8. Golden defeated Palmer Ridge for the right to play in the Grade 8, and Pueblo West defeated Elizabeth. And this is the first time Pueblo West has gotten this far in the state tournament. So Coach Wilkinson said, our team's going to be a little jittery because we're excited. So he goes, look for us to be a little jittery to start out with. However, this team has had a tough league. They play in that 4A Central, South Central League, where Pueblo South, the lone undefeated team in either girls or girls 4 or 5A, 25-0, took second behind Pueblo South. Golden took second behind its rival, Devlin. Starting for Golden will be number 22 in the backcourt, Anna Fabel. Joining her at the point, a player who was injured for about midway through the season for about 5-6 games, is Kylie Santos, and has she been a fantastic re-addition to this squad. She is their leader, she is the rock, and they really had to power through, get contributions from several underclassmen while she was out with a really odd knee injury that she was able to come back for the league tournament, and now they find themselves here in the Grade 8. Joining in the starting lineup, Fabel and Santos, will be Conklin, Nebuchadnezzar, Malik, and don't forget Blodgett, Haley Blodgett, the 6'2 sophomore who has such a presence inside. In that game against Palmer Ridge, had 7 blocked shots. On the other side for Pueblo West, in the backcourt, Haley Simmental will be the point guard, freshman point guard, D. Arietta, Romero, Leyva, and Ford. Ball is up, tip is gone, and Golden will control and start the game. We are underway here from Lock Ridge Arena. The winner will head to Boulder and play in the Final Four for a chance at the gold ball in girls 4A basketball. We will have a new champion this year, as Broomfield fell earlier today 64-46 to Air Academy. Air Academy, out of that tough Colorado Springs Metro League, turned it on in the second half and outscored the 5-time defending state champions 36-10, and went on to win it 64-46. Back to live action here. Pueblo West driving to the basket is Romero. Her left-handed layup, no good. Rebound was tied up, and possession arrow will favor Pueblo West. Will keep it right here. No score. First possession for Pueblo West. And the bucket is up, basket is up and in. And Bailey Ford is on the board first for Pueblo West as they score the first 2 points of the game. Fabel with the ball, gets it to Santos. Santos deep in the court. Pulls up for the 3 ball, on the way, off the side of the iron. Rebound goes to Romero. Daisy Romero, great on the board so far, offensively and defensively. A reach in there by Conklin. Ball goes back outside, driving to the hole as Simmental, no good. One and done as Santos picks up the rebound. So Kylie Santos challenging Simmental. Takes it down the right side, finds Fabel. Ball goes inside right away, looking for Blodgett. Blodgett can't get it to go, was challenged by Bailey Ford. Here's a 3 ball on the way, short by Romero, and a second opportunity, this one coming from downtown is good. D. Arrieta, the 2 guard, connects from three-point land, and quickly a 5-0 lead for Pueblo West. Santos with the shot. Nice runner. So Golden's on the board with Santos' first bucket, 5-2, and look at that. Arrieta caught Golden sleeping and just goes coast to coast and puts it up for her 4th and 5th points. And now a 7-2 advantage for Pueblo West. Fauble with the ball, being challenged by Leyva. Finds on the elbow, a shot by Nebaker, can't get it to go, and on the boards that time was Ford, back the other way and running just a little too long. Ball just a little too long for Arrieta. And this is the kind of pace Coach Wilkinson wants to see. Up tempo, whereas Golden on the other side likes that half court set. Set up a little longer, sees an opening though. Blodgett all alone will turn right, then left, but not before she travels. And actually a double dribble is called instead of a travel. Put the ball on the floor just and picked it up one too many times. Turnover Golden. Full court look, 1-2-1-1 look for Golden on the defensive side. Pueblo West slowly brings it up. That's Simmental. Freshman point guard. Great handles, balls on the way, no good by Arrieta. She's got 5 already of the 7. Cyclones up by 5. Golden will inbound. Under full court pressure, pressure. And breaking the press all alone is Blodgett, hard off the glass. But Golden gets a second opportunity. Santos says, I'll try the 3. And she looked like she was blocked, but calmly knocks it down from behind the arc. She has all 5 Golden points and another 3 ball. This one comes again from Arrieta. She's got 7 of the 10 Cyclone points, 10-5. Pueblo West leads it. Santos loses the ball. Now she's tied up. Got a little bit ahead of herself, and that's Simmental. She looked like she was rushing it a little bit. She wanted to maybe penetrate a little bit and then dish, but she got a little caught up. Her feet got tangled and fell. Possession arrow goes to Pueblo West. 4:19 to go. First quarter action here in the grade 8. And now just 7 teams left as Air Academy knocked off Broomfield, the defending champs. They're headed to Boulder. Winner here will go to the Final Four. There's Ford. Blocked by Blodgett. Blocked again by Blodgett. Blodgett earlier in the season had 6 blocks against arch rival Devlin, who we will see later tonight against a tough Sand Creek team. Arrieta with the ball. Goes inside to Leyva. Shots on the way. 3 ball good by Daisy Romero. And Romero connecting. 13-5 for Pueblo West. Santos with the ball, finds a lane to the basket, will drive and get blocked on the left side. And that's going to go against Daisy Romero, her first personal, and that's also the first foul of the game. So Santos will head to the line to shoot 2 free throws, try to pull her team to within 6. As we said, she had a very strange knee injury, kept her out of about 6 ball games this season. And what was really tough for her team was finding a way to make up her points, averaging double digits. You see, she makes 1 of 2. She scored all the points so far here today for Golden, down by 7. 13-6. Pueblo West leads it. Runner, good by Arrieta. She now has 10 on the game, and we're still in the first quarter with 3:19 to go. So timeout on the floor And Pueblo West quickly with a 15-6 lead here in early first quarter action. In-depth coverage of every state tournament game in all classes can be found through the Colorado Preps Network. Get the quickest results and updated tournament brackets at coloradopreps.com. And join us for the Built Board Tough Scoreboard Show, where we recap all the action each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. on Colorado Preps Radio Network. Good coverage today. Glad to be joined by Jacob and Jeremy here to bring you live action on CHSAA.tv. Mary Kay Morrow with Golden and Pueblo West trying to punch a ticket to the Final Four. Pueblo West in the lead by 9, 15-6. Lob pass goes inside to Malik. Malik had her hands on it, but also lost her footing, so a travel call, turnover Golden. West will try it again, as we said, in that tough 4A South Central League down in Pueblo, where they lost twice to Pueblo South. One the first time, lost in double overtime by 1 point. Not as lucky the second time around either, as they lost by quite a bit. Their only other loss coming to Air Academy, so just 3 losses on the season and only 2 teams for Pueblo West. Air Academy turns it over, Golden against pressure. Bringing the ball up. For Golden, that's Conklin with the ball. She loses it to Santos, and Santos picks it up along the sideline, and not before she steps out of bounds along that far side. So it'll be Pueblo West ball. They'll try it again on the left side. Bringing it up is Simmental. Goes inside looking for a cutting Leva. Golden read it well, got an arm in the passing lane, knocked it out of bounds. No shot clock as Blodgett comes out. And Lauren Chaco comes in. Here's a shot by Leva, no good. Rebound by Chaco. And Chaco gets the ball out. Golden come back the other way. Santos, stop, pop, jumper, around and out. Didn't get that friendly Golden roll, but a rebound by Chaco, no good as well. And that was actually Malik on the second attempt. So Golden unable to connect on the opportunity, and driving is Leva, and Leva draws the foul. So Santos picks up her first personal and the team's first. Only 2 fouls here in the first quarter, 1:49 to go. Leva's first one is up and good. Probably the best all-around player on this Pueblo West squad. Likes to play inside, but can certainly step back and shoot the 3. And just very athletic player. See, the second one is up by Leva and good as well. A 10-point lead now. Make that 11-point advantage for the Cyclones. The Demons down the floor. Quickly the other way is Fauble. Runs into traffic, comes back out. Conklin with the ball. Gets it back to Fauble. Decides to turn the right shoulder, drives to the basket, loses it, will go back up, but is blocked. And Malik's there. 3 ball by Conklin, no. Santos will keep it alive. Third opportunity right here for Golden. Santos a little shaky with the dribble, but will cross over. 3 ball, got it. Nice recovery by Kylie Santos, as she now has 9 points, all coming here in the first quarter. Arietta has 10 for Pueblo West. Last minute of the quarter. Simmental driving against Conklin, dishes to Arietta. Penetrating kick, a lot of that going on for the Cyclones. Long ranger by Leva, short, and Golden will try it. Coach Mike Mendoza talking to Santos, wanting her to slow it down, control it. get the last shot. Instead, she stops at the elbow. Jumper on the way, no good. Picked up by Chaco. Second opportunity, Golden. Shots on the way. This one's good. Nice attempt by Fable to finish. Bring Golden to within a two possession deficit. Here's a 3 ball on the way. No good by Warmington, but another opportunity. Here's a third one. No good by Jones. And this time a block by Chaco on Simmental. As time runs out in the quarter, Pueblo West up by 6, 17-11 over the Golden Demons. You're watching CHSAA.tv.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
Well, the Pueblo West Cyclones made the journey up to Golden, Colorado this morning. And Coach said, you know, it's our first trip to the grade 8. The best we'd ever done has been to the Sweet 16, got knocked out a couple of times, actually several times. He said about 5 times they'd been knocked out of the Sweet 16. This year was different. This year they pushed through, thought his team would be a little jittery, but they sure came out and have played hard, putting a lot of pressure on Golden, forcing turnovers and connecting. D. Arrieta leads all scorers with 10 after that first quarter. 9 for Santos for Golden. The only other 2 points for the Demons came from Anna Fable. Daisy Romero with 3 and Taylor Leyva with 2 and Ford with 2 for Pueblo East. And Golden still struggling. They like that half-court set, but Pueblo West doing a nice job of great help defense down low and forcing Golden to make some ill-advised passes. Cyclones bring the ball up. Simmental to Leyva. Leyva dribbling. Reverse. Now hands the ball to Wormington, and Wormington can't get it to go to be Golden ball. And a double dribble. Actually, they're going to call actual travel. A little bit of a carry by Annie Fable. So another Golden turnover. Pueblo West. Just a half court to go. Nice bounce pass. Great give and go back. That was Leyva to Arrieta. Arrieta right back at her, and she got the 10-footer to fall, and it is a 19-11 advantage.
Substitutions for the Cyclones, number 25. Romero, number 44, Bailey Ford.
So ball goes inside for Golden, trying to get it to Blodgett. Returns to the ball game and to no avail. Pueblo West 3-ball attempt on the way by Romero, no good. She's got 1 tray on the day so far. Here's a fast break attempt. Blodgett on the backside. Nice pass down the court by Santos. Good finish by the 6'2 sophomore Blodgett. Blodgett now on the board with her first field goal. She's got 2 blocks in the game thus far. 19-13 Cyclones. A little bit of miscommunication, and Golden prevails, gets the turnover. Here's Fable, stop, pop from about 10, no good, off the glass. Fighting for it is Blodgett with Arrieta. Knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Cyclones ball. So Wormington leaves. And Bailey Ford returns. Bailey Ford, a 6'2 senior. Head fake by Leyva, hits off the glass, got it. Leyva, some nice moves to the bucket. She's got all 4 points this quarter for Pueblo West. They lead it by 8, 21-13. Fauble being challenged. Continuous player-to-player defense by the Cyclones. Conklin with the ball, 1v1, decides to pass it out to Nebaker. Blodgett, who's come from behind the paint, or out of the paint. Ball goes inside. Shot is no good by Fauble. Any Fauble. It went from Nebaker to Fauble. Back the other way, getting hung up in the air is Arietta. Good defense by Golden. Got back in a hurry, and they're going to have to against this very fast, up and down the floor Cyclone squad. 5 minutes to go in the half. Blodgett turns the right shoulder, tries to lay up a left-hander in the middle of the paint, and she is fouled by Daisy Romero, so that's going to be number 2 on Romero, sending Blodgett to the line. Blodgett averaging just a little over 9 points a game, 6 boards, and really gets doubled up quite a bit, as you can imagine. At 6'2", quite the presence in the middle. Blocks a lot of shots, has good timing. And while Santos was out of the lineup, she and Nebaker had to pick up a lot of the offensive slack. Did an admirable job, and Blodgett hits them both. She now has 4. 21-15, Pueblo West over the Golden Demons. Basically a home game in the grade 8 for the Demons, as we are in Golden, Colorado at Colorado School of Mines, Lock Ridge Arena for 4A state girls action. And there's a nice jumper again, Santos. Santos now with 11, her first bucket of the second quarter. Pulls her team to within 4 at 21-17. Leyva hands the ball to Romero. Romero at the top. Ooh, Fauble almost knocked that one away from Arietta. Spread, very spread offense. Good patience by the Cyclones. Romero gets a pick from Leyva. Passes out to Arietta. No shot clock. She'll pull back. Shot no good. Rebound by Blodgett. Kept it high. Nice rebound. Santos with the ball. Good defense for Pueblo West over the outstretched hands of Sarah Vigil. And the ball sails out of bounds just shy of the rim. So Santos already has 2 trays on the day, with 11 points, 11 of the 17 that is, that Golden has right now. Both teams a little quiet on the offensive end. Good amount of defensive pressure on both sides. Here's Romero driving, right-hand hook is blocked. Good read by Blodgett. Romero kept that ball really low, and Blodgett just watched the transition from left to right hand and was able to get it up in time and swat it away. So Simmental returns as Arietta will take a seat. As we said, it's 10 points in the first quarter for Arietta. Oh, and if Chaco would turn around, she would have intercepted that pass, or that inbound pass. Simmental to Leyva. Leyva against Chaco. Turns into traffic. Nice help D by Santos. She read Chaco and how she forced her right, so she knew she had to go left and came on that left side, knocked the ball out of bounds. It'll remain with Pueblo West. Having trouble getting it in, almost a 5-second can. Oh, and there's this time Malik in front of Daisy Romero. Shot no good. Rebound over the back is Ford. She'll give her team another chance. Romero catches the ball out of bounds. Turnover, Cyclones. Golden get the ball under pressure by the Cyclones. We've got a timeout on the floor with 3:16 to go in the half. Pueblo West up by 4, 21-17. You're watching CHSAA.tv. K-12 educators can meet licensing requirements and earn advanced degrees through Adams State's distance learning. Hundreds of professional development courses are offered on-site and at a distance. For more information, visit www.adams.edu. That's www.adams.edu, Adams State College. Well, this second quarter rather, has been pretty quiet for Pueblo West, as it has been outscored 6-4 in the quarter, but still lead it by 4, 21-17 over Golden. Demons trying to inbound under pressure, get the ball to Annie Fable. Fable bringing the ball up the floor against Romero, looking for Santos. She's being heavily guarded by Simmental. She's Simmental, that more like that shutdown defender. There's a great move by Romero with to knock the ball out, but saves it right into the hands of Chaco, and Chaco gets it up and in, her first bucket of the game, and now just a 2-point deficit for Golden. Shots on the way by Vigil, no good. Way short rebound again by Chaco. Santos brings it up against Simmental. She's going to be right on top of her, stick to her like a glove. Rebound after the attempt. Malik loses it on the ground, tie up, and it'll go back the other way. So Pueblo West will get the ball out of bounds. Back into the game will be Wormington along with Arietta, as Vigil and Romero take a breather. So really running about just 7 players through for Pueblo West, who leads it by 2. Arietta inside. It goes to Leyva, and she is challenged by Malik and takes the ball away. Here comes Fable in transition. Bounce pass to Chacho, but in traffic, taken away by Pueblo West. Back the other way, Simmental gets the ball from Arietta and almost loses it. We'll start it again. Leyva drives to the basket. Left-hander up, no good. In the meantime, the trailer, Malik, will draw the foul, will actually commit the foul. So Malik has personal foul number 1.
Jordan Malik, that's her first team's second. Taylor Leyva at the line.
And at the line to shoot the 2 will be Leyva. And Leyva, a 5'10 junior, plays long. And as we said, very athletic, can do it all, makes that first one and stops the drought. And second one is no good. So she's got all 5 points in the second quarter. That's Taylor Leyva for Pueblo West. So here's a pass down court to Santos to break the press. Quickly, Cyclones get back on defense. Fable will start it the other way to Conklin. Along the perimeter, trying to get a screen. Blodgett didn't get tight enough on Arietta, but look at the shot by Conklin. Runs around the left elbow, pulls up and knocks it down. 22-21 Golden, within just 1 point of Pueblo West. Has not led this game at all. Pueblo West got the first basket, and then Golden answered, and then Pueblo West knocked down a 3-pointer, went up 5-2. And then it's been nip and tuck the rest of the way, back and forth, these two squads. Inbound attempt by Arietta is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. It's off Golden last with 1:32 showing in the half. Cyclones up by 1 over the Demons. Here's a lob pass to Leyva. She'll step back, take the 3 ball on the way in and out. Ford gets the rebound, being challenged by Malik. And Malik's going to pick up number 2.
Returning for the Demons, number 33, Shelby Nebeker.
So Malik's going to take a seat, so that'll bring in Nebeker, the 5'11 senior for Golden. Simmental with the ball, working the left side, will throw up the left-hander, got it. Forced it up, but used the left hand. That's the only way she was going to get that shot off. That's her first field goal of the afternoon, and her team's up by 3. Oh, and a long-range shot by Santos gets stuck between the glass and the iron. So Golden will take the ball out since nobody had a chance at that ball. Fauble will inbound. Blodgett sets the pick. It'll go to her. She'll go run to the basket, try to get it up and over Celeste Warmington, the junior. And Warmington, caught off balance, commits the foul, and Blodgett will head to the free throw line, where she is 2 for 2 on the day. Blodgett's first one is good. (24-22) Pueblo West, and the second one is good as well. 4 for 4 from behind the stripe is Blodgett, bringing her team to within 1 point once again. Simmental back to Leyva. Leyva spin move, up and over, no good. Blodgett on the rebound, and now Golden's going to run. Blodgett bringing the ball down for almost travels, hands it off to Nebeker. She can't get it to go, but Blodgett steals the rebound. Back up, no good. A third opportunity. And we're going to have a foul on Golden. So Ford, finally on that third chance by Golden, got in the right place at the right time, got the rebound, and Shelby Nebeker commits her first. Actually, that's going to be Annie Fauble with her second personal. And we're under a minute to go in the half. Wormington with the ball, in the middle of the lane. She should have gone up. She hesitates as she didn't have an open Arietta, and travels as she releases the ball. It'll be Golden's basketball with just under 30 left in the half. Conklin challenging Arietta, will go straight over the midcourt, go cross court to Fauble, find an open look on the way by Nebeker. She can't get it to go from three land, and quick pace. Arietta pull up J, no good. Rebounded by Blodgett. Outlet. Conklin down the floor. She's got an open player. It's Fauble. Stop, pop, in and out. Gets her own rebound, no good. But Annie Fauble, great second effort. She will head to the line to shoot two. Golden has a chance to take the lead for the first time today with just 2.3 seconds left on the clock before the half. Fauble, an all-conference soccer player, ran a little cross-country in the fall. Her brother, Scott, was an all-state cross-country runner at Wheat Ridge High School. Makes the first one, knots it at 24. Golden looking to take the lead right here on Annie Fauble's free throw. Up and no good. So Bailey Ford gets the rebound, throws it down court, and that'll end the first half. We are knotted at 24 apiece. Pueblo West in the white, home team facing Golden, who actually is basically at a home court here in Golden, Colorado. 24-24 for a grade 8 state high school basketball. You're watching CHSAA.tv.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
It's halftime at Pueblo West Golden matchup 4A Grade A. Mary Kay Morrow on CHSAA.tv, and we are knotted at 24 apiece. And interesting enough, the first quarter, both teams came out pretty strong. A few more turnovers for Golden than Pueblo West. Pueblo West leading it by 6, 17-11 after one. But in that second quarter, Golden started to get a little bit more contribution offensively from more players, Fauble, Blodgett, and also Malik. So, as well as Santos, they were able to score 13 points in that second quarter to just 7 for Pueblo West, and that's where we sit at 24-24. Leading scorer on the afternoon so far is Kylie Santos, the senior for Golden. She's got so far 11 points on the day, 6 for Blodgett, 2 for Chacho, and 3 for Annie Fauble. On the other side for Pueblo West, 2 for Simmental, 10 for Arietta, all coming in that first quarter. She was quiet there in the second. 3 for Daisy Romero, came up with the big tray. Taylor Leyva, who came alive, she really scored majority of the points. She had 5 of the 7 points in that second quarter, and she's got 7 on the afternoon so far for the Cyclones. And then Bailey Ford rounds out the scoring with 2 points. Both squads looking at playing in Boulder next Wednesday, and what it's going to take, well, we'll see. Got Golden, who came out of the tough Jeffco League with Devlin, who's in the grade 8, Valor Christian, who fell in a second round game against Glenwood Springs, and they are with a new coach in the last month, Mike Mendoza, who has taken this team through the league tournament and brought them to the grade 8. And Mike Wilkinson on the other side for Pueblo West. First time his team has made it to the Final 8 and looking to move on. All right, we'll see who can do it here in the second half. 24-24, you're watching CHSAA.tv.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold! Your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Welcome back to Lockridge Arena on the campus of Colorado School of Mines. We're in Golden, Colorado for the Colorado High School Activities Association's girls 4A state grade 8 basketball action. Mary Kay Morrow bringing you second half action. Pueblo West against Golden. We're tied at 24. Pueblo West with the ball first. Shot is up and out by Simmental, and Golden will come back the other way. Pueblo West did a good job in the second quarter of limiting the touches of Santos, who had 9 points in the first quarter, 2 in the second. Santos looking backdoor for Conklin. Conklin kicks it, and it goes off of Golden. It'll be Pueblo West ball. So Golden sitting back, waiting in kind of a 2-3 zone, matchup zone, that is. Arietta to Leyva, back to Simmental. Simmental drives, layup, right-hand side, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Ford over Nebaker, and it'll be Golden ball. Here's that pressure. Just exactly what Pueblo West relies on. Pressure D and up-tempo O. Blodgett, almost picks up her plant foot. Now gives it to Conklin, gets it back, goes left side, got it. And Blodgett now with 8. Second lead of the game for Golden, up by 2, 26-24, low scoring affair. Just 7 points in the second quarter by Pueblo West, 13 for Golden. After West was up 17-11 after 1. Ford shot from about 5 feet, no good, short on the rim. Down the floor, Nebaker gets the pass from Conklin, throws it up, got it. She got an open look just inside the arc and made no question as Nebaker's on the board with her first 2 points, and just like that, Golden now by 4, 28-24. Coach Wilkins wants a quick timeout for Pueblo West here in early third quarter action. Our broadcast is presented in part by Bank of Colorado. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in Colorado can make in your life and the community. We still believe in the personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado, distinctively different and distinctively Colorado, the way banking should be. Bank of Colorado. So it's 6:37 in the third quarter. Pueblo West Cyclones yet to get on the board. Down by 4, 28-24 to Golden out of the Jefferson County League. Pueblo West out of the South Central League in Pueblo. Short shot again. Golden back the other way, and it looked like a double dribble, and it was called on Annie Faubel. Turnover Golden.
Cyclones ball. Number 43, Destiny Jones checks in for the Cyclones.
For the year, Pueblo West averaging just shy of 60 points a game. On the other side for Golden, averaging 51 per outing. Biggest quarter for Pueblo West is typically their second and third, so we'll see if they can explode a little bit here. Leyva, up and under shot. Can't get it off, tries to dish last moment to Destiny Jones. And Jones is fouled and will head to the line for the 2 shots, and Blodgett picks up her first personal. And Jones's first attempt is no good. Jones, the 8th player to see action for the Cyclones. Comes in at 5'11", makes the second one. And a 3-point advantage for the Demons. Quickly down the floor, Nebaker to Conklin. Off the glass, a little too strong. Rebound, Romero. Outlet goes Arietta. Looking down floor, she's going to slow it up. Now finds a gap, drives, dishes. Open is Romero. Daisy Romero from 3, in and out. Rebound, Leyva, turnaround, dish. Jones, no good. Leyva with the board, third attempt, and a foul. Leyva so active on the board. Great look. That's the athleticism Coach Wilkins was talking about. You saw how she got to the rim. Dished last second to Jones. Jones couldn't get it to fall, but got the third opportunity. didn't make the shot, but is at the line to shoot 2. Makes the first. Now 2 of 3 from the stripe is Taylor Leyva, 8 points on the game. And the second one coming from Leyva. This one's up and good. So Leyva makes both of them. Now with 9 on the game, pulls her team to within 1. 28-27 Golden. Nebaker quickly down the floor to Fauble, finds Blodgett. Blodgett corrals the ball, drives to the lane, is tied up, gets the shot off, but will head to the line to shoot 2. So Destiny Jones picks up a personal. That's her first and a team first here in the second half. Blodgett, we saw her bring the ball down the floor. Can run pretty darn well for a 6'2" post player, just a sophomore. Getting better every game. Key player, terrific presence inside as she is able to make both of them, and now back to a one-possession ball game and dribbling it out of bounds. Boy, nettle error there by Arietta. Dribbled it out, giving the ball back to Golden. Santos. 9 points in the first quarter, 2 in the second. Quiet here in the third thus far. Conklin with the ball, being challenged by Arietta. Finds a lane to the basket, stops from 5. A high off the glass, no good. Romero with the board on the opposite side. Simmental driving baseline. Oh, could have done a reverse layup. Kicks it out to Romero. Back to Simmental. Still that 2-3 kind of matchup zone for Golden. Right side to Arietta. Arietta gets a screen from Leyva, pulls back from the left elbow, shots on the way, no good. Leyva fights with Fauble, and Fauble comes out on top. Malik down the floor to Blodgett, and knocked out of bounds by Simmental, and the referee's going to say it was off of Blodgett last. So influenced by Simmental, the call made in favor of the Cyclones. It'll come back the other way. Blodgett running the floor well, though. Had a chance to go up, but great hands by Simmental. Forced not only the ball out of Blodgett's hands, but off her knee, and Pueblo West tries it the other way. Leyva splits 2 defenders. Too high off the glass, Blodgett. Golden, other way. Fauble will slow up. Arietta on her. Rotate to Santos. Santos gets a screen from Malik. Malik. Give and go. Shot no good. Blodgett with the rebound. Up and fouled by Leyva. Right place, right time. Good position underneath once again by Blodgett. Sends the 6'2" sophomore to the free throw line where she is 4 for 4 on the day with 3 blocks and 8 points. This one's short. Second one is she's getting set, up and in. So Blodgett now 5 of 6 from the stripe. Her team up by 4 at 31-27. Shots on the way, and a foul is called as Simmental went up for the shot. So Conklin picks up foul number 1. Team foul number 3, and going to the line is Simmental. Simmental makes this one. First time at the free throw line for the freshman. Done an outstanding job. You saw her handles. Good defender. So far has taken Santos out of the game with her defense. Makes them both. She now has 4. And her team down by 2. 31-29, Golden leads it over Pueblo West. 3:40 to go, third quarter action. Stop, pop by Fauble, got it. And Annie Fauble now with 5 on the day. 33-29 Golden. Simmental driving. Head fake, lays it up and good. Nice job as she got Malik to bite and look on the outside as she drove to the basket, and 2 more. That's 6 for the freshman. 33-31, Golden leads it, and the extra effort defensively by Pueblo West paying off here. Golden not able to get a shot off, and Pueblo West has a chance to tie or go ahead here with this possession. Waiting at midcourt is Conklin and Fauble as Simmental brings it up the floor. Wearing those bright baby blue shoes. Ball given to Wormington. Nice drive to the basket, off the glass for two. So Wormington with her first 2 points. Shot the other way, no good by Malik. One and done, and Pueblo West will look to gain the lead. 33 all. We are knotted again as we were at halftime. Here's a shot and a miss, 2 of them by Darian Tack. First minutes into the game. Ball underneath, looking for Santos. She hits the deck hard. She hasn't gotten up yet. 5-on-4 opportunity for Pueblo West. If it were hockey, we would say Golden was not at full strength. As Santos limps off the court, referees stop the action due to the injury. And coming back in is Nebeker. So 5 players now on the floor, full strength for Golden. Here's Wormington. Hands it back to Arietta. Nice between the legs. Dish to Leyva. Shots on the way. No good. Rebound attempt by Simmental, and she crashes the floor with Malik. And it goes off Simmental last, so it will be Golden ball. So Blodgett comes back in. Blodgett has 2 personals. And Tack comes out. Bailey Ford comes in. Full court pressure again. Blodgett sees a running. Conklin finds her. Left side shot is blocked. Tapped around. Trailer gets it. No good. That was Fauble. Rebound. And it's Malik with Leyva, and Leyva's going to be charged with the personal foul. And make that Chacho. And Lauren Chacho will go to the line to shoot 2. So Ford picks up her first personal. Chacho's second attempt is good. So Chacho, 1 of 2 from the stripe, puts her team back up by 1, 34-33, 1:49 to go in the third quarter. Simmental driving against Conklin, stops, lays up, no good. Ford with the rebound, challenged by Blodgett. Looked like a clean block. Looked like a clean block by Blodgett, facing Ford. But that's going to be number 2, rather, on Blodgett as Ford heads back to the free throw line. She had 2 points in the first half. 6'2" senior. Transfer from Pueblo Centennial. She sat out the first 11 games of the season. Makes her first free throw. And as you can see, she's been able to, when she's in there, she alters a lot of shots, and more importantly, like Blodgett, has a good presence on the floor in the paint. Makes them both. Nice rainbow shot. Finds the bottom of the net as Pueblo West regains the lead at 35-34. 1:34 to go in the quarter. Conklin, guarded by Arietta, dishes back. 3 ball, got it. Nebeker, as Shelby Nebeker. While Santos was out with her injury, she averaged about 10 or 11 points a game. She's been quiet today, had only 2 points until that 3-point basket in Golden. Back out on top, 37-35. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 1:14 to go in the quarter. Demons leading the Cyclones, 37-35. Here at Grade 8 action, you're watching CHSAA.tv. Coverage of the state basketball tournament on CHSAA.tv is presented by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. We can handle your auto, home, and life insurance needs locally with agents throughout the state. Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance, real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Well, it's indicative of the score, a seesaw battle with Golden Isle in front by 2, 37-35, tied at the break, 24 apiece. The biggest lead came in the first quarter when Pueblo West led at 17-11. But both these teams, no one's really getting into a flow. Some mini runs, good free throw shooting on both sides. The best thing that Pueblo West is doing right now is they're not allowing Kylie Santos to touch the ball. Pueblo West inbounds. Ariada deep in the backcourt with foul ball on her. Dribbles is spreading the court very well. Wormington now drives, dishes to Leyva. Leyva head fake, drives to the hoop. Stop, left-hander runner, no good. But a foul's going to be called. Good decision by Leyva. She saw the lane open to the basket, gave one head fake to the right and drove with her left hand and laved it up. Missed the shot, but is at the line once again, where she is 5 for 6 on the day. Make that 6 of 7. 3 of 3 here in the third quarter. So Simmental comes out. Second one is missed by Leyva. Golden comes back the other way. Steal by Vigil. Vigil came in for Simmental, making an impact already defensively. Arietta, dribble between the legs against Fauble. Picks up the dribble, hands it to Leyva. Leyva deep behind the arc, now driving against Blodgett. Gives it to Arietta, 3 ball on the way. Leyva's shot, good! With 30 seconds left in the quarter. A 39-37 advantage with that 3-point basket by Leyva. Big bucket here towards the end of the quarter. Golden trying to get that last shot. Nebaker back to Fauble, left hand layup, no good. She had a clear lane, no help D, and she missed the open layup. Referee stopping the action. I wonder if it's the clock didn't continue. Yeah, the game clock stopped at 14.5 seconds. And Pueblo West head coach Bob Wilkins immediately called it to the attention of the officials. They're going to get a little bit more time back on that clock, or actually maybe take some away. We'll see what they end up deciding to change it to. In the meantime, Pueblo West, with that 3-point bucket by Taylor Leyva, the 5'9" junior, leads it by 2, 39-37. And clock has been docked to 10.4 seconds. And now looking for the last shot. Arietta, head fake, throws it up. Didn't wait too long to get that shot off. And now a steal by Simmental, throws it up and almost still was able to get another bucket before the break, before the end of the quarter. All right, Pueblo West leads it after 3, 39-37. You're watching CHSAA.TV, live coverage of girls 4A state championship basketball.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a 4-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Back to live action here at the Lockridge Arena on the campus of Colorado School of Mines. Golden, Colorado The Golden Demons, playing in front of a home crowd, are down by 2 to start the fourth quarter. Shot by Annie Falble, ties the game up at 39 apiece. And after the first quarter, this is how the game's gone. Tight, tight, tight. Leyva with the ball. She had the three-pointer at the end of the third to give the Cyclones the lead. We are knotted now at 39 after being tied at 24 apiece at the break. All right, Arietta finding an open Ford. Can't control it. Great look underneath by Arietta. Ford just a little too sharp, couldn't keep her hands on it. Off a golden last, so West will get another chance. Arietta inbound, goes long to Simmental, who's back in the game. Vigil just giving her a breather at the end of the quarter. Nothing there, Conklin on her, cutting to the basket. Leyva against Malik. Left-hander no good, but right there is Blodgett with the block. And instead a foul is going to be called. So Blodgett's going to pick up personal foul number 3, team foul number 6. And sending back to the line Taylor Leyva, who had 6 points in the third quarter. 13 on the game, make that now 14 with the free throw. Blodgett with 3 fouls will take a seat as Chacho comes in. She and Malik will have the duties underneath. So Santos kept quiet with no points in that second, or rather in that third quarter, and only 2 in the second, 9 in the first. And they need her to get back on track. Good defense being applied all game long by the freshman, Haley Simmental. Chacho with the ball, 10-footer, no good. Rebound, Malik and Leyva fight for it. Goes off a golden last. It'll be Pueblo West ball. So Leyva, 8 of 10 from the free throw line today. An outstanding job by the junior. She's got 15 on the afternoon. Here's a shot. Up, no good. Rebound, Ford. Layup, got it. One of the few times Ford has been able to get a putback to go, but a big time to get it. Her team now up by 4 points at 43-39. She now has 6. Santos with the ball, looking for a screen. Doesn't get it, or opts to go the other way. Here's another screen attempt by Malik. Give and go. Malik gets it in the lane. Blocked by Ford, picked up by Romero. Nice defense by the Cyclones. Arietta brings the ball up. Simmental will go to the wing. Nice head fake on Fauble. Goes to the glass, no good. Rebound, Golden. Chacho with the rebound and a timeout by Golden coach Mike Mendoza. His team down by 4. 5:50 left in the ball game. And Pueblo West leads at 43-39. You're watching CHSAA.tv. In-depth coverage of every state tournament game in all classes can be found through the Colorado Preps Network. Get the quickest results and updated tournament brackets at coloradopreps.com. And join us for the Built Ford Tough Scoreboard Show, where we recap all the action each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night, 9 to 10 on the Colorado Preps Radio Network. Well, we've got 4 games here today at the Lockridge Arena. Great host, beautiful gymnasium, and a good venue to host Colorado High School Activities Association 4A state basketball action. Last night, boys grade 8. Today, girls grade 8. This is the second of 2. Air Academy defeated the 5-time defending state champion Broomfield Eagles 64-36. And now, is it going to be Golden or Pueblo West to join Air Academy in the Final 4 in Boulder? Santos looking with a lob pass to Nebaker, intercepted by Leyva. 5.5 in the game. Arietta with the ball against Fauble. In the corner to Romero. She opts to go back outside Arietta. Dribble between the legs. Fauble staying tight, staying low. Semitol, same thing. This time on Conklin. Dishes outside to Romero. A lot of penetrating dish for this Cyclone team. Has been very effective. Ford way out of the basket, brought Blodgett out, and that allows space. Actually, Blodgett's on the bench, pulled Nebaker out, and that left Arietta all alone to drive to the basket, her first 2 points of the second half. 45-39 ties the largest lead in the first quarter by Pueblo West. Nebaker hammered on the wrist, going to her right, and that one's going to be on Ford. So Bailey Ford picks up number 2, and it was before the shot, so inbounding is Golden. Only 4 team fouls, so Pueblo West a lot of fouls to give until the 1-and-1. Conklin on the perimeter to Santos. Santos still looking for a lane to the basket. Dishes to Fauble. Inside it goes to Nebaker, and Leyva tried to get her hand in the passing lane, instead slaps the arm of number 33, Nebaker, and Shelby Nebaker. And Golden will take the ball out again. That is going to be personal foul number 2 on Leyva. So just 5 team fouls. Golden with the ball. Shot is up by Malik. She's blocked. Another block on Fauble. Outside, Santos, 3-ball on the way. Off the back of the iron. Pueblo West corrals the rebound after 3 opportunities for the Demons. Those are the kind that hurt coaches, especially late in the game like it is. You need to get those baskets, need to finish. Ford pulling Nebaker away from the basket. Player-to-player defense by Golden. Spread offense by the Cyclones. Santos switches on D, picks up Leyva. Not so much of a mismatch, even though one's a backcourt guard and one's a wing. Arietta finds it open. Semitol, good. Nice read. Semitol camped out underneath. No one there for Golden to cover the freshman, and she puts in her 7th and 8th points. 47-39, largest lead of the game for the Cyclones. Golden yet to score in the quarter. Santos with the ball. Semitol all over her, knocks it out of her hands. Cross dribble, pulls up, got it, 3-point basket. And the senior headed to Fort Lewis College, playing in the RMAC next year. Showed the freshman, said, fool me once, but she bounced back with a 3-point basket, pulling Golden to within 5. 47-42. Ford deep in the backcourt for Pueblo West. Leyva against Malik, takes her to the hole. Loses the ball as Santos came over to help and knocked it out of her hands. Fauble picks up for Golden on the steal. Nebaker drives to the basket. Layup no good, could not finish. And Semitol comes from amongst the trees with the rebound. 2:30 left in this one. Cyclones lead it by 5 and have the ball. Leyva against Malik. Spread offense, killing some clock for the Cyclones. Number 2 out of their league, behind Pueblo South. 12-2 in league, 21-3 overall. Terrific season so far. The furthest they've ever been in a state tournament is right here today. The grade 8 looking to move on. And there's a foul by Santos at midcourt on the freshman Semitol. 7th team foul, 3rd on Santos. Malik will take a seat. Blodgett will come back in. And Haley Semitol, all 8 of her points coming here in the second half. Misses the 1-and-1, front end of the 1-and-1. 2 of 3 on the day. Back the other way is Golden. Santos brings up the ball. Give it to your senior. She's going to direct. Has Conklin move deep into the corner. Inside it goes to Blodgett. Back to the basket. Tapped away on some help D by Romero. Off the hands of the Cyclones, it'll be Golden ball. So the Demons retain possession with 1:50 left in the ball game. Lob pass, Blodgett. Outside Santos, 3-ball, got it. Nothing but net. Back-to-back trays for the senior. She's now heating up, and that's exactly what Pueblo West doesn't want to happen. But for Golden, they're now within 2. 47-45. Cyclones over the Demons. Ford outside Leyva. She'll go back in the deep court to Arietta. Foul ball on her all day long. Dish to an open Ford, but a little too strong by Arietta. That's the second time she read it well, just the pass did not connect. And a timeout on the floor. 47-45 as this started to get away early in the quarter. An 8-0 run by Pueblo West made it 47-39, and then all of a sudden back-to-back trays by Santos, and we've got a 47-45 game here in the fourth quarter. High school students, you can start your college education and earn high school credit through Adams State Early College and concurrent enrollment programs. Online courses are offered throughout Colorado. For more information, visit adams.edu. That's adams.edu. Adams State College. So 47-45. Pueblo West leads it, and Golden will inbound. Santos brings it up with the $1:15 left in the ball game. Walks it across midcourt, picked up by the freshman Simmental, who has been stuck to her like glue all afternoon, but she broke free for 2 3-pointers. Almost lost the ball there with Blodgett. Back to Santos. Crossover dribble, dish, Blodgett, elbow shot, got it! The 6'2 sophomore connects from about 15, and we are tied once again today, this time at 47. Inside 40 seconds to go. Leyva outside Romero. Good patience, ball in the hands of the freshman, Simmental. 1v1 against Conklin, takes her to the glass, gets bumped, misses the layup, but more importantly, will go back to the free throw line where she is 2 of 3, all coming here in the second half, with 34.5 left on the game clock. Pressure free throws for the freshman. Makes the first one. 48-47. 9 points for Simmental. Haley Simmental, second one is up and good. 2-point advantage, 49-47, and a timeout on the floor by Golden with 34.5 left in the ball game. You're watching CHSAA TV, exciting live 4A girls high school state basketball action. Our broadcast is presented in part by Bank of Colorado. Enjoy the difference a family-run bank deeply rooted in Colorado can make in your life and community. We still believe in the personal banking relationships. Bank of Colorado, distinctively different and distinctively Colorado. Well, it has been an entertaining game, particularly here in the second half. We saw the first quarter, Pueblo West up 17-11. Golden responded, won the second quarter 13-7. We were tied at 24 apiece after 2. Third quarter, game went back and forth after 3. Pueblo West up 39-37. And after being tied at 39, Pueblo West went on an 8-0 run. 2 3-pointers by Santos. Couple of free throws. Here's a steal on the inbound by Pueblo West and a quick foul by Fauble. Great hands on the inbound by D. Arietta. The 5'5 senior coming up big defensively, and the ball is in the hands of the freshman at the free throw line again, this time with 30.1 seconds to go. Sinks the first one, and she is numb to the pressure, doing an outstanding job. And makes the second one, 51-47. 4 for 4 in free throws in the last 10 seconds by Haley Simmental. Golden needs a bucket. Santos 3-ball long, rebounded by Leyva, and a quick foul as she handed it off to Arietta along the sideline. And Arietta, with 17.8 seconds, will head to the free throw line. She had 10 quick points in that first quarter. No scoring in the second, had 2 in the third, and now at the line with 17.8 seconds to go, misses that first one. Her first free throw of the afternoon. Her team leads it by 4. 51-47, Pueblo West looking to get to the Final Four for the first time. Makes that second shot. And another timeout by Golden. 2-possession ball game with 17.8 to go. Pueblo West leads it 52-47. In-depth coverage of every state tournament game in all classes can be found through the Colorado Preps Network. Get the quickest results and updated tournament brackets at coloradopreps.com. And join us for the Built Ford Tough Scoreboard Show, where we recap all the action each Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night from 9 to 10 on Colorado Preps Radio Network. Great coverage. Kevin Schaefer and staff doing a terrific job of keeping you up to date with all the boys and girls action, as it said, through 1A through 5A. And speaking of 5A girls, Highlands Ranch 70-47 over Grandview will go to the Final Four, looking for its 8th state title to the defending 5A champs. Here's a baseball pass down the floor to Conklin. Hands it to Fauble. 3-ball on the way by Nebaker, way off the mark, and air balls out of bounds. Tough attempt offensively for Golden. So a timeout this time coming at the hands of Pueblo West with 10.1. Coach Bob Wilkins probably saying, look, we're up by 5. Let's get it in. And probably at this point, Golden's going to need to foul again. But nonetheless, taking care of the basketball. Each possession, value that basketball. Golden on the other side is going to have to foul quick if they want to get a couple of opportunities. Still in this game with 10.1 to go. Working adults can earn that bachelor's degree without interrupting home or work life. Study online with Adams State Distance Learning. Convenient programs in more than 20 areas of studies. adams.edu. Inbound to Leyva. She quickly heads it back to Arietta, and a quick foul by Golden with 8.3 seconds left in the ball game. And that's exactly what Golden needed to do. Arietta sent her to the free throw line 10 seconds ago, and she was 1 of 2 in her first attempts. And they'd be willing to trade that 1 of 2. Again, if they can get down the floor and get the ball in the hands of either Nebaker, Santos, or even Conklin from 3-ball range. First one no good by Arietta. Second one on the way and is good. So still a 2-possession ball game. 53-47 Santos with the ball. Has to get rid of it. Has to throw it up. 3-ball long, no good, and that'll do it. 53-47 in impressive fashion. Pueblo West, anything is gravy after last week, and they not only get to their first grade 8, they will head to their first Final Four as a school for girls basketball. 53-47, Pueblo West comes out on top over the Golden Demons and will play in the Final Four and joins Air Academy, who won earlier today against Broomfield, upsetting the 5-time defending state champions 64-36. And Golden will head home with an 18-9 record and a valiant end to the season after they regained the services of Santos. who started out hot in that first quarter with 2 trays and 9 points, ended up with 17 on the day, but didn't get her last 2 3-pointers until late in the fourth. Terrific job done by the freshman, Haley Simmental. Her coach calls her the shutdown defender, and she really was the reason Santos was unable to be that effective throughout the ball game. D'Arietta ended up unofficially with 14 points. Leyva had an outstanding game with 15. Ford with 6. Off the bench, Warmington and Destiny Jones also had 2 and 1 apiece, respectively. And Haley Simmental, the freshman, finished with 12 points, 4 of 4 down the stretch from the free throw line, and there's a good shot of Pueblo West Cyclones moving on to the Final Four. That'll do it from Lockridge Arena for this ball game, and the final score 53-47 as Pueblo West defeats Golden in girls high school basketball. For Jacob and Jeremy, I'm Mary Kay Morrow. You've been watching CHSAA.tv.